Guys, today you're going to be doing the program. Before we program anything in your calculator, I want you to go ahead and we're going to clear it out. Now, I want you to consider the fact that I'm going to do this 5 times today. You guys only have to do it once. Now, we're going to clear the calculator out, and the way you do that is you press second plus. This is going to go to memory. So your second gives you the little arrow in there, plus the memory we're going to do is 7, which is reset. Now, there's 2 ways to do menus on your calculator. You can just press the number 7, like it is right there, or you can highlight the 7 and press enter. Either one works. If I press enter, it'll work, or if I press the number 7, it'll work. Either way.
There's a button on the back as well.
Oh, is there? Okay, but we don't want to do that because you don't want to accidentally clear it. Now, what I've done is I've cleared the memory. This is reset. Let me make sure I did it. Plus, number 7. You want to go to all. Don't just clear the RAM. Go to all. And press enter. And say yes, number 2. Or you can highlight the 2 and press reset. Now, that's memory is cleared. And the program is gone. Now, today you guys are going to write a program to do what I showed you just now. We're going to write a program, and we're going to call it cylinder. Please keep up with me. If you get one step behind, you'll get totally lost. It's really easy to get lost in this.
You should show us like the buttons. Is there like the light?
I am. I'm going to put the buttons. I'm going to show you the buttons as I go. Let me put it. I'm going to put it by itself so it's a little easier to see it.
The light option?
Yeah, I can put the light on. Let me see if it helps. I don't know. I don't think it's on. See if that helps any. I don't know if that'll help. Is that better?
Somewhat, yeah.
A little bit? Okay, yeah, it looks better. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, everybody please pay attention and keep up. We're going to go to program. Now, the first time we press it, it's going to be different than later. But the first time we press it, we're going to go to program. Everybody should be cleared. Everybody has a cleared program deck? Okay, one more time. I'm going to press just the program key right here. And what do you think exec means? Execute, edit, and new. We're going to do new, clearly. So we're going to go across to new. And it says create new. That's what we want to do. So everybody press enter. Now, something happened that's kind of interesting. What it did is it locked your alphabet key. Because we're typing, we used its alpha lock. What it did was it automatically hit the second and the alpha key for you so that no matter what I do, I'm typing with the green letters. Now I'm going to call it, you can call it cylinder, you can call it whatever you like. I'm going to call mine cylinder. So C-Y. You'll notice that the alpha doesn't come off. L-I-N-D-E-R. You don't have to call it cylinder. You can call it whatever you want. Call it Ralph, whatever. Doesn't matter. Enter. Bob, it can be Bob. Now, when you press enter, the next time you press program, it's going to do something completely different. We're now in programming mode. We're going to program this thing. And what we want it to do first is we want it to ask for the radius and ask for the height. That's what we want our program to do, just like it did to me. Remember when I pressed enter and it asked me for the radius and it asked me for the height? That's called prompt. So what we're going to do is press program, and we're in programming mode. CTL, what do you think that stands for? Program. Enter and then program. Got it? What do you think CTL stands for? Control. I/O. Input, output, and that's what we want. So go across to I/O. You see the second one says prompt? Mm-hmm. You're going to use this a lot in your programs because what prompt does is it asks for a very specific variable, and every time you use prompt, it's going to ask for something. So I'm going to use prompt. Now I can highlight it, or I can press the number 2. I can either press enter or the number 2. Either one will work. So I'm going to press enter, and it gives me prompt. What do I want to ask for first? What do I want to? What do I want to ask? What variable do I want to ask for first? Radius r. So let's go alpha r. Prompt r. Press enter. Enter. Enter's down here. Sorry, I should have told you that before. Is everybody clear with me?
Wait, so what are
Make sure you're there. R. Alpha r.
alpha?
Got prompt R? Everybody's got it? Okay, now what else do we have to ask for?
There.
Besides the radius, what else do we need? The height? Prompt. So I need to prompt. To get there, you've got to press program. Program's here. IO means you have to use your arrow key to get to IO. Prompt is number 2. You can either highlight it and enter or press number 2. And then I want alpha H. Good. Now, what you guys are going to do is we're going to put our formulas in, and we're going to get our values out. So I want 2 pi r h, which is the lateral surface area, 2 pi r h. That's going to find my lateral surface area. 2 pi r h. Did you hit enter?
No.
Where are you at? Oh, prompt enter. H. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, you have prompt there. Delete it. And then you're just going to put in. Oh, thank you. No. Anybody else stuck? Okay. Don't hit enter yet. You want to hit store. STO. The next step is store. That's the STO key. It's right there above on. Store. What should I call this for lateral surface area? How about L? And then hit enter. So this is what my program does so far. It asks for R, it asks for H, it calculates the lateral surface area, 2 pi RH, and puts it in as L. We want the total surface area. In order to get the total surface area, you have to take L, and I have to add the top and the bottom. The top and the bottom are circles. So I'm going to add 2 pi r squared. Take your lateral surface area and add 2 circles to it. What are we going to call that one? Total surface area? I'm going to call it T for mine. You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter as long as you keep it straight. T. I need one more thing. Remember to find the volume?
Oh, wait.
Put it here again. I don't like it there. I like it there better. It's kind of iffy. Glare, I know. There. Maybe like that. Is that better? If I hold it up? There we go. Okay, so we have 2 pi RH is the lateral surface area. The lateral surface area plus the top and the bottom gives you the total surface area. And now we just need the volume. What's that? Area of the base, pi r squared times the height. That's going to be the volume. So I'm going to store that. Remember, it's store key. It's right there. STO, and I'm going to call it V for volume. Enter. Now, this program will do everything we want it to except one thing, which is really crazy. It will ask us for the radius. It'll ask us for the height. It'll calculate the lateral surface area and call it L. It'll calculate the total surface area, call it T. And it'll calculate the volume and call it V. Yes?
How do you do square again?
It's right there. That's your squared key right there. You can also use this one and go to the second power. Either one works. It just kept making it. Yeah, but then if you put the 2, and then it'll go back down again. But I usually use the squared. All right, guys, you got it so far? All right. Now the problem is your calculator doesn't know you want it to tell you what it is. You literally, the calculator's so dumb, you've had it calculate the lateral surface area, the total surface area, and the volume, and it's going, okay, I did that. But you didn't tell it to tell you. So the last step is you have to display the answers. So we're going to do display, and that's in your I/O. So go to Program. Program. We're going to go to I/O, and we're going to use display, which is number 3. We're going to do this 3 times because there's 3 things we want to see. So I'm going to press enter. I go down to display and press enter, or the number 3, either one works. Everybody have display? All right. Now the next part is a little bit confusing. If I put L, it will literally just type out the answer to the L, like the lateral surface area. It'll put the number, but it won't put anything else, so I won't know what it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something. I'm going to use alpha lock. That's second alpha. Everybody press second alpha. Now what I've done is I've locked in all of my green keys. So now whatever I type is going to stay with the green keys. And the one I want is down here. You see the plus? See the green thing that's in the plus? It looks like quotes?
Yeah.
Whatever I type inside of quotes is what it's going to print. So I'm going to type in LAT. Or I could put LSA for lateral surface area. Either one, doesn't matter. I'm going to use LSA, I think. LSA. LSA. Did you notice that your alpha doesn't go away yet? Oh, sorry, guys. Thank you. So I typed in LSA, and then I have to still type in the close quotes. What it's going to do now is it's going to type out LSA on my screen. But I haven't told it to tell me the L yet, so now I have to take off the alpha. To do that, you press alpha again. Press alpha, and it goes away. Does everybody see the A's gone? If I press alpha, it comes back. If I press alpha, it goes away. Got it?
Yes.
Now we need comma L. Comma is above your 7. Comma is above the 7. And we need alpha L. Alpha L. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay. Oh, okay. So display program. You are almost there. So we're going to get rid of the alpha first. Then press program. And then I/O. Display is number 3. Yeah.
Wow.
Now you need the second alpha. And then you can type in 2. Okay. All right, guys. If you got a little behind, no big deal. I'm going to show you again how to do it. So I press enter. Now this time I'm going to do the total surface area. So I'm going to do display, that's program. I press the program. I go to I/O. Display is number 3. Now I need the alpha. I need to lock in my alpha. So I'm going to do second alpha. And I'm going to type in total surface area. It'll be right there. Quotes, TSA for total surface area, end quotes, and take off the alpha. Oh, the quotes are alpha right here plus. They're right above the plus key. They're right there in the plus key right there. And I want a comma and a T. Hang on and I'll come help you in a second. Okay. Let's see what you got. Where you at? Oh, okay. All you need are the quotes. So we just go, now you can, the nice thing is that you can add stuff by insert. So second insert. Now the problem is my alpha key isn't activated, so I'm going to put second alpha. See if now, see how my alpha is still on? And now take off the alpha and press alpha again. And now you want comma. So the comma is right there, and then alpha. Okay, so quotes is, okay, so let's go back and start. Where's my signature? Where's my signature? Okay, so insert, second insert, that's your quotes right there. See how they're green right there? And you just go to the end, and take off your alpha. So just press alpha, and put comma, comma, alpha. Comma is equal to 7. But it's not an alpha, it's just a comma. Right there. Comma, and then an alpha. Oh, this is T. Yeah, alpha T. That's it. All right, guys, we're almost done. You just need the volume, and we're finished. You're going to really like this, I promise. It's really well worth it. Program. It'll be a lot easier the next time. Display. Again, I have to lock in my alpha, so I'm going to use second alpha, and then I'm going to put the quotation marks, which is right here above the plus, and then I'm going to go with volume, VOL, VOL, and close my quotes, take off my alpha lock, so I have to press the alpha key to get to my comma, which is right there. See, the comma is not in green. And then I need alpha V. Alpha V. Done. There's your whole program complete. Now, what's really nice about this is it does all the work for you. It asks for, let me go back up here. It asks for R, it asks for H, it finds the lateral surface area, it finds the total surface area, and it finds the volume. Okay, you're going to hate doing this. Everybody press second. And you see it says quit right next to it? See it says quit right there? Press quit. It looks really scary because it looks like it's gone. It's still there, don't worry.
What was the letter for last time?
Oh, V. I use V for volume. All right, guys, you ready? So let's test our program. The way you test it is you go to program. See how it says exec?
Yeah.
Press enter. And it's ready to do the program. So I press enter one more time. Now we're going to do this first problem that we did. We spent a long time doing this first problem. What should I put for R? 5.4. And the height is 2.6. And it gives me the lateral surface area, the total surface area, and the volume in cubic meters.
Give yourself a pound of back.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's all right. No worries. Okay, so that's lateral surface area. Now we need to display. So the program. I don't know. Yeah, you're fast. Now the tough part is that we want to walk in around that. So we press second. And you could do one. No logo doesn't matter. Like right now, even if you take off the alpha, and I can use the alpha plus kind of the total, so on. It's easier. So it's one. So let's go with this. Now
now take off. What happened when square that's comma? The comma just leave the space so that it doesn't PSA. You don't even know if we're going to repeat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. That's right.
Oh, by the way, guys, this makes your worksheet a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yes,
So let's take a look. I did these already, but I'm just going to do this one with you. Let's do number 7 and 8 together. By the way, if you just hit enter, it runs your program again. So just hit enter one more time. It'll run your program. Now my radius is 9, if everybody can see it there. 9 meters for number looks like number 7 and 8, and my height is 6.5. Yep. And enter, and there's your surface areas and your volumes and everything. They ask for lateral, which is 367.6. This is in meters squared, and my total surface area is 876.5 meters squared. And I'd also like you to include the volume, because that kind of shows me that you did the program. So the volume for this one was 1654. But remember, that's in cubic meters. So it definitely makes things a lot easier for you when you're using programming. Remember, press enter again, it'll run it again. Let me know if you need help. I'm going to turn off my recording. Hopefully it recorded. Don't know if it did or not. Doesn't look like it did. Ah,